go back in line because my extra chai latte from Starbucks wasn't extra enough. And really, what am I even paying for? Oh, and hey, please, could I get some tape over here? I need to tape an area around my desk that no one is allowed to enter, so I can protect my new pair of Ricks. Carat gold chain I got from Fred Meyer Jewelers, and I also bought a new Lambo.
What you want, cookie?
Only if it's made of Madagascar nuts straight out of the mainland. You're not asking me why I made a bowl of fondue out of so much cheddar?
You do this kind of thing all the time, even when you win like 20 bucks off a scratcher.
This isn't just a scratcher. It's a big time deal, okay? Tuckered out Carlson just hit snooze, and I'm about to cash in on that new vacancy at Fox. It's gonna be called Cowman, but in all caps. Anyways, why haven't you started the show yet?
I was looking for my last jar, baby.
You're so fucking lucky that I only eat Nutella. I guess we'll have to go into... This is the Cowman's Country Slaughterhouse.
Country Slaughterhouse. Country Slaughterhouse.
A show to set you straight. We're under my new contract. I am not allowed to call myself controversial and still associate with Fox Broadcasting, the least controversial broadcast company that exists. I also don't like Trump anymore. Wait, no, I do. I'm already confused. Moving on. The writer's strike has struck, which is why I always told my kids two things before I tuck them in at night. Don't grow up to be a screenplay writer and never join a union. I'd say, you see kids, when the North United States started calling themselves a union, the South said, what the fuck, that's dumb. And that's why they seceded. And sure, they lost, but ultimately, we lost. Also, Soviet Union? Hello? That's the biggest union there ever was. Keyword, was. So what I have to say about them writers is, let them eat the pizza. I improv every single time like I'm perjuring myself on the stand. And this show is all the better for it. You know, if I say, for instance, beep, and get canceled, I don't get sued by my writers. Let's say I pull down my pants, I don't get sued by my writers. And let's say I'm trying to be James Corden, I won't be sued by my writers. Anyway, we'll be back after a word from a sponsor.
I'm a horse on the road where I'm not supposed to be. A car waylays into me, and that makes your life over. Allstate.
Testify, testify, you better fucking testify. I'm here with Casey Anthony, who just came out with a new doc on Peacock called Where the Truth Lies Right to Your Face.
That's not what it's called.
What are you gonna do? Friggin' kill me? Wait. Don't answer that.
I'd never kill anybody, not even my dad. But that's because he's already dead.
Whoa. You're spooky, lady.
Yeah, she's giving me goosebumps, man.
Would you say demonic vibes or just discomfort around women in general?
Which vibes?
Let the record show which vibes. Now, Casey, what do you have to say for yourself?
Everybody knows I did it, but nobody asked why.
Well, didn't they though? You know, like everyone you knew?
No. They only asked me one thing, and only one thing. Where's my daughter at?
Oh, well, of course. Because you murdered her, right?
I did, baby. I did. And now I hang in bed with Brad Pitt every night.
Brad! I knew. Confirmed, never trust a Brad or a Bradley because it rhymes with bad. This one will make you think we've got writers here, okay? They hire Brad Pitt to star in a spin-off of Breaking Bad. They call it Breaking Brad.
Oh, yeah. I'd watch that. Come at your line.
Look, as much as I want to kick you out of my office right now, right here, I gotta uphold the sanctity of this court. What's the final testimony?
I didn't do it, but I did it. Wink, wink.
Right. Oh my gosh, America's running back, O.J. Simpson, here to weigh in on the tough subjects. What are you thinking, O.J.? Did she do it?
Yours truly. Well, I'll tell you one thing the police didn't think about. Whether or not a shovel or their hands were used to dig a hole.
What? It's a yes or no question. Right, O.J.?
Well, take it from O.J. There is no yes or no question in anything. Read my book, If I Was Casey Anthony, and you'll see exactly how I would have done it. Yours truly, O.J. Gotta go. Whoa, that was the murderer, O.J. Simpson.
Allegedly? Please. He's gonna be on the show again next week.
I bet I can murder O.J.
You saying you could murder O.J.? Well, you'll have to catch him first. That man ran 2,000 yards in 13 games, and you can bet your ass on that. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsor, Peacock. This is your local cinema. We're playing The Waterboy again, so please support your local theater. We're running out of ideas. We're lost. We're this close to just getting a Netflix account. Comedy is America's pastime, and boy, do I love passing time. Cracking jokes about people who can't hear the vile things that I say and would never say directly to their faces. Like, big titties, slut-mouth whore, or that smelly looking baldy who walks past every 2 hours with a sign that says abortion is first-degree manslaughter. That guy is pretty cool, after I got to know him in person a bit at the gas station around the corner. My point is, America needs comedy. How am I gonna pick up chicks, okay? I lost my dang Trans Am when I went to the Slammer. Anyway, today I brought in an old pal of mine from the DJ wars of the 90s who used to come on my show for prank calls, and we used to call him Boobs and Butt.
Hey, C-Man. Long time no see.
Except I see you every day down the street at Gale's Gas.
Right. Good one. Quack.
Yes, sir.
Guess what new word I learned
right
today?
Something controversial coming right up. What new word did you learn, Boobs and Butt? Yeah. And that's funny?
You betcha, man. When I see titties, I'm like, show me the big mamas. Them large boomers.
But that is funny, right? Like, I want to laugh, believe you me, but I just can't bring myself to do it.
Pal, I could kick the shit out of you. Maybe that'll make you laugh.
Oh, well, that would.
Gotcha. Hey, Cowman, tell me.
Yeah, now, that is funny.
Can you tell me why this punk bitch got your sidekick role and I got downgraded to side character?
Well, good question. Piece of poop?
Cause, man, I can dig up mountains with only these two barrowmans to keep me safe and the hungry predators at bay.
God. Hey, Boobs and Butt, maybe you should come back next week. Piece of poop, you're fired.
Hey, what?
We'll be right back after a word.
This is a moment with piece of poop. Hi everybody, P.O.P. here, the one and only. So, I've been reading your Twitter comments and your Twitter polls and your Twitter messages and, well, I guess I decided, you decided what I'm gonna do. Step right into the sun. So, don't know for how long, but, I'm gonna do it. Because I do what I do. Here we go. Ah, man. You know, out of all the things I've done, this is the easiest one. Oh, my eyes. Starting to go. It's starting to hurt my eyes a bit. Gonna give me a bit of a headache, but, what are you gonna do? You know, like, oh, God, it's, oh. I can't keep my eyes open, man. I can't keep my eyes open. I'm gonna try, though. I'm just gonna hold my eyes open. Oh, my fucking eyes! My fucking eyes, man! Oh! This has been a moment with piece of poop.
We're back with the segment Cult Fave. Drink it, smoke it, snort it, or shoot it. And today, we're talking about ketamine. And yes, I know what you, the listener, is thinking to himself, herself, don't matter to me. And the answer is yes. I've been in that K-hole, baby. Deep in that hole. And everything is like Tom and Jerry, but you're frickin' Tom. And everyone is out to kill you.
Oh man, does that make me Jerry?
No. Makes you gone, because I thought I just fired you.
JKing around, you know, like we do.
We don't do anything. Anyway, where was I? Oh, god damn it. You made me lose my place again in my notes.
Those millions of sticky notes with illegible handwriting on them is yours?
Yeah, you know that they are. Back to talking ketamine, damn it. Okay, ketamine is a dangerous drug that sure can be cool 1 or 2 times in your short, measly little life, so just make sure that you do it with people around to make sure you don't drink out of the toilet. Wow. I just did ketamine.
You did. And it was...
Don't go against me now.
Awesome.
Yes, it was. Luke,
yeah.
leave now, or else I have to call security.
You mean Mark?
Yes, he owes me a big one.
You'll come crawling back. You always do.
Whatever. Don't let the door kill everything that you love on your way out. We'll be right back after a word from... Wait. No, we won't. I still have a lot of ketamine talk here. I'm seeing it all around. Every piece of poop. Straight fucking me in the ass over here. Ketamine.
I got
What?
a whole thing in the car if you wanna.
What? Oh! We'll be right back after a word from a sponsor. Yes. Right. Captain's log. The year was 1979. I was hungover like the Grand Canyon, wondering whether or not Zepp was gonna break up. And this was more important than any of my interpersonal relationships at the time. When my stepsis barged into the room, I was like, "Stepsis, come on, this is my room." And that's when I knew I was in for it, because that's when she looked me dead in the eyes and said, "Shut up, bitch boy." And I said, "I'll tell our dad." And then she replied, "Your dad, not my dad." To which I replied, "By marriage." And she said, "Yeah, but not by blood." To which I countered by saying, What's blood got to do with it? Her best friend Margaret, which is the name of 80-year-olds, by the way, came over except she was high, at least for the 70s. Long story short, a triple dog dare turned into a three-way. You know, in those videos, how the stepsis is just grossed out most of the time. So yeah, she said it didn't count. But she also never spoke to Margaret ever again, so kind of confusing. Anyway, this has been Captain's Log 79.
Bubba's big boy, Boba. Come on down and see if you're a big boy or a bitch boy.
You guys got medium?
We got a door. You can go right at it. 'Cause here at Big Boys, we only have two sizes. Big boy for large as in me. Or beta as in Biden.
Can I get the beta size?
You can. And R1.
I ordered a coffee.
Well, you can handle it. You're a big boy now. Bubba's big boy Boba. Or our motto might as well be a fart in your face. A heart.
Jerry Springer. What a guy. What a guy who ruined my life. I was just minding my biz one day when I got a call from Jerry asking if I'd be on a show. And I was honored. I said, this gig is going to change everything. And boy, was I right. Because as soon as I sat down on stage, who else would be there but my then ex-fling, Barbara. And I thought, wow, what are the chances? And then it turned out that when it came to whether or not I was a father, I def was, in a big way. And because the American government has a law saying that I have to pay child support, I did the Christian thing and proposed to her on the Jerry Springer show, right then, right there, after hearing the results. I remember it clearly. Cowman, you are the father. Sometimes I wake up still to this day screaming, those aren't my kids, those aren't my kids, they don't even look like me, look at them, look at them. So Jerry Springer, long and short, was a total asshole. Cincinnati, more like Suckinati. Okay, so there's this guy, his name's Steven Crowder, and I'm pretty sure he sent me a dick pic way back in the early days of Facebook. I remember opening it, and I was like, ah! And there I was like, huh? And then I was like, and I was like, how is it a triangle? Which of course makes me think of the Illuminati and the Five Fists of Fury that run this country. A discussion for another day and place. Anyways, Steven Crowder is what my old buddies back in Kentucky would call a dope. He told me one time, I love my wife. And I said, shut up, you dope. And then he told me, I have a bisexual Mr. Hyde trying to bust out of his chains deep inside me. And I said, keep that shit to yourself. I hypnotized Steve and I said, you know, we meet up every Wednesday. I say, you will not bring this up in public. I repeat, you will not bring this up in public. And one Wednesday I just forgot. And now we're here. Which makes me want to bring up Ethan Klein and how a fat man beat me within an inch of my life in an alleyway. And I said, how are you doing this to me? You shouldn't be able to do this. You know? You're so fast. And you left me to die behind a dumpster.
Been there and done that, my friend.
What? You were not there. You did not even do that. We'll be right back after a word. Sprint Mobile, we're the fastest. We're the fastest out there. We're the fastest you can get. We're so fast, man. For our final thoughts on today's edition of the Country Slaughterhouse, I allegedly need somebody to break into my ex-wife's house. Allegedly. Okay, I left a box of Twinks in there allegedly because I heard a rumor that if you don't eat them and they expire, they allegedly turn into wine. And allegedly, I want that box real bad. Allegedly.
You keep using that word allegedly. What do you mean by that? I don't even know what that word means.
It means you can't be sued, and also that it didn't happen even though it also did. It means yes, and it also means no. It means I can make any number of bomb threats that I allegedly want to, and the FBI, which stands for Fuckboys Incorporated, can go fuck right off.
Metal, man, metal. That's like Metallica at the Knitting Factory in '89.
I really wish you wouldn't bring up Lars Ulrich. That guy's still pissed that I use Napster to this day. He still grills me on it, wants me to pick a side, and I tell him I don't even have that Walkman anymore, dude.
Okay, I hate Lars Ulrich then. What about Axl Rose?
Alright, well, he's tricky. And by tricky, I mean he's a magician. One minute he's saying the word, you know. You know the one.
That's why I say it all the time.
Also, he performs street magic. And that could be beside the point. And speaking of besides the point, I have an announcement to make. And that is that it's Joe. Joe Biden is running again. The one thing about him, though, is he's the only president to have a cool son. I mean, if my dad was president at 89 years old, then you better believe I'd be raw dogging hookers and snorting crank all the time. And also, that I'd be filming it. And also, that I'd be writing it off. One thing that I've always disagreed with, though, with other conservative pundits is about this notion that Hunter Biden's laptops are such a threat to our democracy. If you want the laptop so damn bad, just hang out with him for 1 hour. He'll give you as many laptops as you want. And then you can solve that real quick, okay? This is an invitation from yours truly to Hunter Biden. I would love to have you on the show. As whacked out of your mind as you want. And you can even bring an escort. Maybe bring a couple. Maybe bring one for your new friend, the Cowman. This is your Cowman signing off. Chill out, Chicago. Moo!